Hello dear students, welcome back to biology class. In this video, let us start with the 10th chapter, that is cell cycle and cell division. Cell cycle. Here, the cell, in order to undergo division, cell has to prepare itself for the division. Means here the parent cell will divide into two daughter cells. Okay, so in cell cycle, the cell duplicates its genome, that is DNA of the cell is synthesized. In addition to this, the other constituent of the cells such as proteins and RNA are also synthesized. Eventually, the cell divides into two daughter cells. These events which takes place in one after the other, and hence this is termed as cell cycle. So, cell cycle is a series of events that take place in the cell in which cell duplicates its genome, that is DNA synthesis takes place, and synthesis of other constituents of the cell eventually divides into two daughter cells. Okay. For our convenience, we have divided the cell cycle into two phases. One is interphase and followed by M phase. Now let us see what is this interphase and what is this M phase. Interphase, which is a period of intense biosynthetic activity. The events which are taking place during interphase, they are not visible under compound microscope. Hence, earlier it was considered as resting phase. But during interphase, the cell preparing for cell division, for undergoing both cell growth and DNA replication in an orderly manner. Hence, interphase is a time period or interval between two mitotic divisions. Here, as I said, the cell increases in its size, then replicates the DNA to prepare for cell division. Further, the interphase is divided into three phases. First one is G1 phase or growth phase 1. Second one is S phase. Third one is growth phase 2 or G2 phase. Whereas M phase, we have studied it under two stages. One is karyokinesis and second one is cytokinesis. What is karyokinesis? Karyo refers to nucleus. Here, the division of the nucleus takes place, and cytokinesis means the division of the cytoplasm takes place. So, in the M phase, the nuclear division is followed by the division of cytoplasm. Now, let us learn in detail about the events which are taking place during G1 phase, S phase and G2 phase. Now, let us see what are the events that takes place in G1 phase. G1 phase, it is the end of one mitosis and the beginning of the S phase or the beginning of the DNA synthesis. In this phase, the synthesis of RNA and protein takes place. Here the cell is metabolically active and continuously grows but does not replicates its DNA. It means here the synthesis of proteins and RNA takes place, but there is no synthesis of DNA. The S phase is G1 phase is followed by S phase. That is S phase. It is the time period between end of G1 phase and start of the G2 phase. So here the synthesis of DNA takes place or the replication of DNA takes place, but there is no synthesis of RNA and proteins. Here DNA content of the cell is doubled but not the chromosome number. For example, in human beings, there are 46 chromosomes are there. The photocopy of each chromosome has been made, but not the number of chromosomes. For example, I have one page of notes which has information. Now I have to give it to 2 students. Here I cannot cut that paper and I cannot give it to 2 students. Instead what I will do is, I will go for photocopy, Xerox, and I will make 2 copies of that and I can give it to 2 students. Similarly, the DNA content, for example, initial amount of the DNA content is denoted by 2C. Then by the end of the S phase, the DNA content of the cell is doubled and it will become 4C. It will become 4C. Okay. So here the chromosome numbers are not doubled. This is very important. You need to remember, during S phase, the DNA synthesis takes place. The DNA content of the cell is doubled, but not the chromosome numbers. The chromosome numbers remains same. Okay. Whereas in case of animal cells, in the cytoplasm, the centrioles duplicates. In animal cell, you all know that there is one pair of centrioles are present. In S phase, the pair of centriole will duplicate and it becomes into 2 pairs. That is only in case of animal cells. Then S phase is followed by G2 phase, that is growth phase 2 or gap phase 2. So here what happens? The synthesis of RNA and proteins takes place, but there is no synthesis of DNA. Here this RNA and proteins and other enzymes which are necessary for the cell to enter into next phase, that is called M phase. The S phase, it is followed by M phase, that is mitotic phase. This is a G2 phase. G2 phase is followed by M phase. Okay. So here M phase, it is, for our convenience, we have divided into 4 stages. That is, first one is prophase. Prophase is followed by metaphase. Metaphase is followed by anaphase, and anaphase is followed by telophase. Okay. So this is what the division of the nucleus. Here the nucleus of the cell is divided, and this is followed by division of the cytoplasm, that is known as cytokinesis. That is known as cytokinesis. Later we will discuss in detail about each phases, that is prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. Okay. Now when the cytokinesis is completed, the 2 daughter cells are formed. The 2 daughter cells are formed. When 2 daughter cells are formed, some cells in adult animals, they do not exhibit cell division. For example, heart cells and many other cells which divide occasionally as they are needed to replace the cells that have been lost because of the injury of the cells or the death of the cell. For example, the skin cells, on the skin, if there is an injury, now the injured cells are needed to be replaced. Okay. So in such conditions, what happens? The cell, it will prepare to undergo cell division. Otherwise, the cell which gets differentiated into cells, newly formed cells, they gets differentiated into the skin cells. Okay. So in such cases, what happens? Cell will not enter into G1 phase. It exits from the G1 phase and it remains in a stage of inactivity, that is called quiescent stage or G0 phase. Quiescent stage or G0 phase. Here in G0 phase, after the division of the cytoplasm, it gets differentiated into cells of particular tissue or particular organ, and these cells are metabolically active, but further they will not divide unless there is a need of formation of new cells. Okay. So this is about the phases of cell cycle. This completes about cell cycle and phases of cell cycle. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.